Hi, I'm Kevin Hill, and today I thought we would do another fun painting, so let's get started. We'll start off today with the 2-inch brush and some blue and black, and we can come over here to the corners and just start painting in a nice little basic sky. Just like that, and then we'll let it work down and get lighter toward the horizon. Now when you're done with that, you can take a 1-inch brush with some white and come up here and begin shaping little clouds. These are just nice little loose clouds that float around, just like that. All we're worried about right now is just the outside shape. Now I have a new DVD out, and it's an instructional DVD on how to paint still waters. It's an hour-and-a-half long, and I think you'll really enjoy it. The link is in the description below, and you can buy it on eBay. So it'd be great if you would check it out. I think you'd really enjoy it. Now we can begin blending out the bottom of the cloud. I'm not touching the top, just the bottom. Just blending it right into the sky. And then you can fluff the cloud. And then blend it all back down. Now when your clouds are done, you can take a 1-inch brush and some brown and some blue. Get a nice, kind of a light blue brown, but it'll kind of make a green actually. So get a little bit of that, and you can come over here and just start tapping with the brush. Just tap in little tree shapes. We're not too worried about these. These are real far away. Now I think we'll put in some water. So I'll just grab a little bit of blue with a 2-inch brush and just paint in some water. Just going back and forth. Now, when you're done with that, you can take a 2-inch brush and some brown and green and some blue and black. And you can come over here and put in a little grassy area. Just a little grassy meadow or something that's just right back here. Now, with that same 2-inch brush, I'll just grab a little bit of yellow and some green and brown. Make like a light green color. And we'll use that to highlight, so we'll just tap. And we come over here and drop just a little, tiny little bit of highlight right on the top of that grass. Now, when you're done with that, you can take a brush and just pull straight down for some reflections. Just pull straight down and then go across. Now with some brown on the knife, we can come over here and just shape a little bank. Now with some brown and white on the knife, we can put on just a little bit of highlight to that bank. Make it look like old rocks. Now when you're finished with that, we can take some white on the knife and just put in a little water line. Now we can think about highlighting these background trees. I'm going to take a 1-inch brush and some yellow and green, and we'll come over here and think about some nice little highlights that are on these trees. We don't need a whole lot because these are background trees, but just a little would be nice. Now with the script liner, we can come in here and just put some little trunks in our trees. Just a few. Now when you're done with that, you can take a 1-inch brush and some brown and green and maybe some blue and a little bit of white to lighten it up. And you can come over here and drop in a closer tree. Now when you're done with that, you can take that 1-inch brush that we were highlighting with and go through some yellow, and we can come over here and think about some little highlights on this tree. And we can just keep on highlighting, no big deal. Now when you're done with that, you can take some yellow and green and blue and black And you can think about some grass over here. Just tapping with the 1-inch brush. Now I'm going to go back to some good dark brown in the knife, and we can put in another little rock bank right here, just like that. Just let it come right on out. And we can highlight that with some brown and white. Brown and white. And we can come along like this and just break a little bit of that right over top of the rock, or that underpaint. It makes it look like rocks. Now with some brown and the palette knife, we can add a large piece of land over here. Now I want there to be a lot of texture on the canvas. I think we're going to have a whole bunch of rocks over here, so we want to really build that texture up. I'll go back to a 1-inch brush and grab some brown and green and some black and some blue, just a lot of dark color. And I'll underpaint another tree back here. Now with the script liner and some good light paint, this is really just white and brown, we can come over here and just drop in a nice little tree trunk. Now back to the 1-inch brush, and we can go through some of that yellow we've been using. And we can think about some nice little highlights that are up here. Just using the corner of the brush and tapping. Now I'm going to take that same 1-inch brush we were highlighting the trees with, and this time I'll pull it through the paint in one direction. And we can come over here and drop just a little highlight on some of these bushes. Now with some brown and white on the knife, we can come over here and begin breaking just a little bit of that over that underpaint we had there. You'll get all this nice rock texture. Now I'm going to go back to that 2-inch brush with some of the grass color on it, and we can think about a little bit of grass that's right in here. Now back to some good dark brown on the knife. We can come over here and think about a big old tree that lives right here. We'll just drop them right in. Not a big deal. Just touch and pull to the side. Now I'm going to go back to some brown and white on the knife, and we can highlight this big old tree. Just touching with the knife and letting it run right down the tree. Just like that. Now with some brown and white on the script liner, we can begin throwing in some little limbs that are on this tree. Just a little. Just wiggling that brush and turning the brush. And you get all these nice little limbs. Now with a 1-inch brush and some good dark green, we can think about some nice little leaves that are up here on this tree. Just tapping with that brush. Just think about little leaf clusters that would just hang around on these limbs. Now back to that 1-inch brush that we had all those highlight colors on. And we can begin highlighting our big tree. Just tapping with the 1-inch brush. Now with the 1-inch brush and some good dark green, this is just green and blue and some brown, we can drop in some nice little bush shapes here. Now back to the 1-inch brush and some yellow, and we can think about some highlight on these closer bushes. Now with some white on the knife, we can drop in just a little waterline just right there. And a little over here too. Alright, I think we're done. I had fun, I hope you did too. Don't forget to check out my DVD for sale, the link's below. And thanks for watching.